Okay, let's get started. It hurt. I sound like a turtle. Hi guys, it's Raemie Reyes. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super stoked about this week because we are going into Valentine's Day. So I did want to do something more on the Valentine's Day inspired, and I wanted to go more towards the pink rather than the red. So this is the look that I have created for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Why don't we just jump right into it and get started. What we're going to do is we're going to start out our look with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. We're going to put a little dab on our fingers, rub it into each of our eyelids, make sure we get from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone, as well as we're going to set the primer with the Temptu Invisible Difference Finishing Powder in the color One Light. One of our next steps is going into the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and we're going to use the color Harajuku. And we are going to use this color for our base crease color, so it's going to be a little bit more of the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take in the color and brush it into the inside crease of our eyes. So it's just this area here where your eyelids naturally fold in, and then we're going to bring it up just a little bit but not touch our brow bones. So we're not touching our brow bones or our lid area here, it's just this crease, and I'm bringing it all the way over just enough that it kind of fades into the inside of my line here. And then after that, I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and I'm going to buff out those lines to make sure that that color is blended out and it's even, it's not a stark line. Next color we're going to go into is going to be from the Lorac PRO Edition 1 palette. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the color Sable. So this is not too dark of a color, but it's enough to give your eyes a nice pop. So we're going to take Sable and we're going to put it into our crease line again, exactly where we already put the other browns before. So it's just the crease line here. We're not going all the way up, but we are bringing it about halfway through to our lids here, and then we're blending it outwards in this direction as well. So you're going to just take a clean fluffy brush after you apply the product and then again buff out those lines so that the browns mesh together and there's a little bit of the deepness in the corners here. That's where you're going to get your depth. So now to create a highlight for your eyes. So we're going to go into the Lorac PRO Edition 2 palette and we're going to use the color Beige, and I'm taking a small Morphe M150 brush, and it's kind of an angled brush. What I'm going to do is dab it really lightly into the beige color, and I'm following the under area of my brow bone. So it's right under my eyebrows, so I'm going in between here, so it's in between the colors and the hair of your eyebrows. So you're going to go in here with the color, and then we are going to, again, with a clean fluffier brush, we're going to buff out those colors, so in between the highlights and the browns that are already there, those colors mesh together and everything is nice and even, and it gradually becomes one. To create our pink Valentine's look, our last color going onto our lids here is going to be the MAC Venomous Villans eyeshadow in the color pink. So this stuff is pretty pigmented. It does have a lot of loose powder to it, so just make sure that you kind of dust off the brush before you're putting it on your eye just to avoid any of the droppings, but it is super pretty to put on. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pink and we're going to take more of a flat brush and we're going to dab it in the color, and then we're pressing it into our lids, and so we're pressing it into the areas where we don't already have color. So it's just our eyelids here in this area all the way up until where it creases. And then what I did is I go in again and I take a clean fluffy brush and I'm dusting off the remnants of the pink that has been put into the brown. So there's a little powder that kind of got into the brown, and so you just brush it off really lightly so everything kind of blends together, because we like that. We like that a lot. Hashtag blend please. So what we're going to do now is the winged liner. So we can't have Valentine's Day without some winged liner. It's in the book. I don't know where the book is, but it's in it. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take some black gel liner and more of an angled brush, and we're going to apply our eyeliner. And if you want to learn more about how to wing eyeliner, I do have a how-to tutorial that is listed down below, so make sure you check that one out. That way you learn how to do that. But we're going to do more of a bold liner, so it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more out there, but you can kind of rearrange it and do a wing liner in more of a smaller way if you would like to. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the ELF Under Eye Concealer and Highlight in the color Medium/Glow. So what I like to do is I like to make little warrior dots, and so I go all the way into my eye socket down here, and I even sometimes pull it up to my temple area, making it like a natural highlight. And so we're going to put in the warrior dots. I'm going to blend it in with the concealer brush as well as blend it in with my beauty blender. And then I'm going to go in with the Temptu Invisible Difference Finishing Powder in the color One Light to set that. So I go in and I set that out, and it stays and it's there forever. Or until I wash it off. Now, for one of our finishing touches with our eyes, we're going to go back in with the MAC Venomous Villans eyeshadow in the color Pink, the same color that we're using on our top lid here. And I'm taking more of a circular brush, and I'm dusting my lash line in order to make it look more of a smoky eye technique. So I want it to be just a little bit, not structured, not anywhere too nice. I just wanted it to be a little bit more of the smoky look. For the mascara portion of the tutorial, we're going to use two different products. I do get my lashes done by Lash, which is here in Tucson. So I've been doing those for such a long time that I love to keep the integrity of those lashes. So I do use a mascara for lash extensions as well as a regular mascara for the bottom part. So we're going to go in with the Black Diamond coating for eyelash extensions as well as the It Cosmetics Hello Lashes mascara. So for the top part, I do use the coating because it is a water-based product, so it's easy for you to put on the lashes and as well as brush them out and kind of darken them up to make sure that there's no powder on them. And then for the It's Cosmetics, I'm just brushing over. Basically, I'm dusting the bottom part of my lashes so that way the mascara is dark, but it's not clumpy, and you can kind of have that definition. But I do like the definition of both the top and bottom having depth and darkness to my lashes. So my final face touch-up is going to be a highlighter. So this is more of a personal preference. If someone prefers to have more of a matte look, then they don't have to do the highlighter. But I am going in with two highlighters, and the first one is a cream highlighter by Benefit called What's Up. And then I am going in afterwards with Makeup Forever Compact Shine On. So what I'm doing with the Benefit's What's Up is I'm just putting in the cream highlighter into the bones here, so into my cheekbones on each side, a little bit on my nose for a nose highlight as well as the Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to use the little sponge at the end of the What's Up highlighter, and I'm going to kind of blend that out a little bit on each area that I placed it, as well as use my finger to make sure that that line is blended. And then for the Makeup Forever highlighter, I am going to take a fan brush and just lightly dust over the What's Up highlighter in the cheekbones and a little bit on my temples here, as well as take it up to the bridge of my nose, as well as my Cupid's bow and a little bit of my chin right here where it dips in a little bit. So it's a natural highlight, but I'm highlighted all over the place because if you know me, I like to be highlighted. It's kind of my thing. It's my thing to thing. For our final touches, we're going to go in with the NYX lip liner in the Peakaboo Neutral. And I am just outlining my lips as is, but I am going a little bit heavier in the pressure that I'm applying the lip liner. So it is just a little bit darker than normal, but I am following the natural shape of my lips. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to go in with the MAC Politely Pink. And again, just put that evenly throughout my lips, and I'm even going over the lip liner. Sometimes you can go inside, but I am still over topping the lip liner with the lipstick. And then I am going to go in with the Maybelline's Born With It lip gloss just to kind of add more of a color so it's not too much of a pale pink for my skin tone. And that way it gives it more of a sheen type highlighted look. So it's a little glossy, but it's still lipstick and it's not too much. But then you get a little of this. Alright guys, there you have it. There is your Valentine's Day inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed this one because it is not something that we would necessarily do all the time because it is more of a pink pop and some bold liner. So I'm really stoked about this one. But I just wanted to take the time to say thank you for supporting me and my journey with I Do Hair and Makeup Artistry in the YouTube world. We're really excited about this. So if you do recreate this look or any other look that I have done before, please hashtag I Do Hair and Makeup Artistry as well as Raemie Makeup. That way we can see what you guys are doing out there. And if you guys do like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your buddies, give it a pat on the back, you know, a like, a little comment. But if you do have any comments or any feedback, go ahead and leave those down below. Super excited. All right, well, happy Valentine's Day and I'll see you next time.